What is quiet luxury interior design, and why has it become one of the most influential movements in the world of architecture and interiors today? In an age where social media favors bold statements, eye-catching decor, and trend-driven designs, quiet luxury takes a radically different approach. It is a style that whispers elegance instead of shouting it, a philosophy that celebrates subtlety, restraint, and timeless sophistication. Quiet luxury interiors are not about crystal chandeliers dripping with excess or glossy finishes designed only to impress at first glance. They move away from the superficial sparkle that may dazzle for a moment but quickly fades, and instead focus on something deeper, subtle refinement that reveals itself slowly, layer by layer. It's about the atmosphere you feel the moment you step into a room, a sense that every material, every proportion, every piece has been chosen with intention. The elegance lies not in how loud or decorative the design is, but in how seamlessly everything flows together. You notice it in the smooth, cool touch of a honed marble countertop, in the richness of walnut wood that deepens with age, in the linen curtains that catch daylight and soften it into a warm glow. Quiet luxury is minimal, yet it never feels empty. It is restrained, yet never cold. Instead, it is rich with quiet details, a perfectly balanced silhouette, the softness of layered textures, the way natural light interacts with materials throughout the day. It's a design philosophy where luxury is not about excess, but about harmony, about how well a space serves both beauty and comfort at the same time. So why has quiet luxury become so popular now? The answer lies in the way our lives, values, and even our homes have transformed in recent years. After the global pandemic, houses were no longer just places we returned to at night. They became our offices, our sanctuaries, and the center of our daily lives. This shift made us rethink what we needed from interior design. People grew tired of interiors that screamed for attention, filled with trends that were destined to feel outdated within a season. Instead, they longed for spaces that could ground them, environments that felt serene, restorative, and enduring. Quiet luxury delivers exactly that. It focuses on longevity, quality, and calm sophistication, the kind of design that does not chase trends but endures through decades. Cultural forces amplified this shift. Just as the fashion world embraced stealth wealth through shows like Succession, interiors followed the same path, reflecting discreet confidence and understated elegance. And in times of economic uncertainty, over-the-top luxury often feels tone-deaf, while a quieter, more considered design aesthetic appears intelligent, responsible, and timeless. Quiet luxury, therefore, is not just about aesthetics. It has become a lifestyle choice, a reflection of deeper values around sustainability, authenticity, and the pursuit of lasting beauty. Unlike traditional luxury, which often relies on gilded mirrors, bold ornamentation, and dramatic bursts of color, quiet luxury works with a far softer and more sophisticated hand. It avoids anything that feels showy or excessive, and instead builds its beauty from a foundation of subtle choices. The palette is always calming and neutral, carefully layered to create harmony rather than contrast. Think of creamy whites, sandy beiges, soft taupes, warm grays, and the depth of espresso brown. These tones are timeless, they do not tire the eye, and they create a backdrop where the richness of texture and form can quietly shine. Sometimes these muted shades are lifted with just a whisper of metallic, not in the form of glossy gold or loud chrome, but with brushed nickel, muted brass, or aged bronze. The materials themselves are honest and natural, chosen for their inherent beauty and longevity. Travertine with its soft variations, marble that carries natural veining like a piece of art, solid oak with its warmth and grain, and textiles like wool, linen, and cashmere that invite touch and comfort. Furniture in quiet luxury interiors follows the same philosophy of restraint and intention. Every piece is chosen deliberately, not just to fill space but to create balance and harmony. Sofas are sculptural yet understated, often low in profile with generous proportions, upholstered in natural fabrics like linen, wool, or boucle that combine comfort with elegance. Chairs are not merely functional, but designed with strong, art-like forms that can stand alone as statement pieces without shouting for attention. Coffee tables anchor the room, often carved from raw stone or crafted from solid wood, their natural textures bringing quiet strength to the heart of the space. The goal is never to clutter a room with endless decoration, but to curate a collection of fewer, better objects that will last for decades. In quiet luxury, texture becomes as important as color. A space that might otherwise feel overly minimal transforms into something warm and inviting through the layering of materials. A hand-woven wool rug underfoot, boucle chairs that add softness, silk curtains that glow under sunlight, and handmade ceramics that add human touch. Every texture contributes to the sensory experience of the room. This is what gives quiet luxury its undeniable power, the balance between simplicity and richness, the ability to feel both minimal and abundant at the same time, creating interiors that are calm yet full of depth, understated yet unforgettable. So how can someone bring quiet luxury into their own home? Start by choosing fewer, better pieces. Invest in materials that tell a story, a limestone fireplace, a walnut dining table, a marble kitchen island. Prioritize natural light, and when that isn't possible, create layers of warm, ambient lighting with sculptural fixtures in brushed metal or alabaster. Keep your color palette muted and cohesive, allowing texture to do the work that color might otherwise do. And remember, negative space is as important as filled space. Quiet luxury thrives on balance, proportion, and restraint. But more than a look, quiet luxury is a feeling. It's about walking into your living room and experiencing peace. It's about a space that nurtures you rather than overwhelms you. It doesn't rely on trends. It doesn't beg for attention. It gives you an environment where you can breathe, slow down, and feel at home. In a world full of noise, quiet luxury gives us something rare. A home that feels calm, timeless, and truly our own. Don't miss 30% off with ArchiVinci's annual plan. So, does quiet luxury fit your style? Share in the comments and subscribe for more.